You know, sometimes when, as a man, it's difficult to be able to admit when we don't put an oil in our car. Some of the brothers say amen. If your wife or somebody, a female will tell you to check the oil, the oil on your car, or, her car that you're supposed to be taken care of, and you check the oil and it's got, man, you're like, oh, okay, I'll put some oil in. You don't tell them that you didn't check. You should have, it's got 4 quarts too low.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be embarrassing. You know what happens if you don't put oil in the car?
Oh yeah.
But you know what? Our intention, I've been there, is it wrong? We know that the car needs oil. But sometimes we'll forget it. We'll say, I'll do it when I get back, or when I'm off work, when I get home, and I'm not in the church clothes, so I don't get dirty. And we forget, I'll do it tomorrow. Next thing you know, a month goes by. Yeah. And you check that dipstick, man, it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
So our intention is right. Sometimes we just forget to do that.
Yes.
Did you know that's the exact same way in our walk with God?
Amen.
You don't take care of something that's on the inside, I guarantee it'll burn out. And you'll lose this thing. We think, oh yeah, you'll lose this thing. I have talked to many, most have been sisters, but they blame it on their husbands. I said, where's your car? Well, the motor burned out. I said, the motor burned out? How come? Why is the motor burned out? The motor has got to be real super old, or you let it run up and overheat for an hour, you kept running it.
Right.
She says, no, it didn't have no oil. I go, no oil. I'm thinking, just the oil plug or something came out, or the filter blew out, and the oil. She goes, no, we didn't put any oil in it. And I said, sister, you got a husband, don't you? Well, yeah. And he just puts his head down and walks on.
Beat that. Uh-oh.
It's important to maintain what's on the inside. Because I guarantee you, I don't care if you got a brand new 2016 model. You need to take care of that thing, or it will go bad. Amen?
Amen.
It will go bad. Because in my walk with God, we got to look at our life every single day, what we're doing and how we're doing it, what we're saying.
Yeah.
Every single day, we got to be on our toes. The devil's going to look for you to slip in one way or another.
Come on, Pastor Rudy.
And we got to be on our toes for. You might say, you do if you're gonna walk with God.
Yeah.
You see, every one of us in here for a reason. We're not even because some might be here for the food, but we got issues, brothers.
Oh, wise one.
We all do. I do too.
Yeah.
We all got something. So every one of us are in here for a reason. We're not just stop and think about it.
Amen, Pastor.
Everybody can think of somewhere else to be right now on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right.
Every one of us. Some of you brothers work real hard all day.
Yes.
And you come right after work and you're here and it's like, man, you guys are. That's God. We're here for a reason. We need to hear from God. We need to receive something from the Lord.
Come on now.
So that's why it's very vital, very important, as I said in prayer, not just to hear, but to listen, or not just to listen, but to hear as well.
Amen.
Because if you hear what the Word of God is saying and we apply it to our life, we can walk out of this place saying, man, I know what I got to do. I know where I stand or I do not stand in God. Because I said it many times, the enemy's a liar. He's trying to take us out.
Oh, man. Amen.
He's trying to take us out. And sometimes it's real subtle. It's never with an out front big old gun in your face. Sometimes that can happen. But it's something real subtle, real pretty, real smelling good, or just real nice, or money, or it could be anything. Something that's real subtle, and we don't see it like that. All we see is a benefit, or we see something like, oh, that's good. That will bless me. That will actually help me. The devil can bless you too.
Wow.
See, the enemy, all he has to know is what your definition of a blessing is.
Wow.
You see, if we say, well, I've been in prayer that the Lord will bless my finances. And all of a sudden we say, okay, I've been praying that the Lord will bless my finances. The Lord hears that, the angels hear it, the Spirit of God hears it, but so does the enemy. The enemy says, I'll bless him with finances. So he finds a real easy way for you to make $5,000 with hardly no risk. We say, praise God, that's what I've been praying for. And so what we do is we make a decision because he knows our need that we've been bringing before God.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is we have to be alert in every single thing that comes before you. Because even though, especially, see, the enemy's not omnipresent. He can't be in more than one place at one time. He has to send out his imps to go do bid his calling that way. And the Lord can be, the Spirit can be, a million places at one time.
Amen.
And I said this before. The enemy can't look at you and say, I know what he's thinking. The Lord says He even knows the intent of your heart.
Yes, yes.
The enemy can look at you and say, I know what he's thinking, unless you portray it with your eyes and your body. You see, so in reality, every little thing that we do, you must say, there ain't a demon behind every rock. They're not, but they're watching. And that's why, so when I had a crazy dream, I'm saying, what's going on with that? Because if you look at, 2 Corinthians chapter 12, where the Apostle Paul talks about the visions and the dreams and the stuff he's had, and he says, so that I won't boast above measure, give to a thorn and flesh, which is a messenger of Satan, to buffet me, so that, I won't boast and be conceited that way, he says in the King James Version. And so we know that the scripture talks in the book of Acts that young men and old men, they're going to have dreams and visions. So in reality, you can't take it lightly when you feel you're seeing something or you're dreaming something. You can't just, You have to be careful sometimes, because sometimes when we're walking around the day, we kick them butt and we don't hear it. And we don't see it. And God says, I've been telling you, I put the red flags and you don't see it, you're still doing this. Lord says, I'll come to you in a dream. Lord says, I'll come to you and minister to you in a dream.
Wow.
So you have to, if you say you're a man of God, you're doing your best to serve the Lord and walking in the Spirit of God, you have to be attentive to everything that happens every single day, all the time. Because it will cause us to fail, and or it will cause us to be blessed in the things of God. If we hear and we listen and we see and we're attentive in everything.